Oh, Halloween. Why are you so fun? So it's Halloween! But if you needed me to tell you that, then you haven't been into a Target recently. Or any other store for that matter. For me, the fun of Halloween is being stripped away by my day labor at a Halloween store. But I still enjoy a few traditions. One of which is going to haunted houses put on by local radio stations. Or pumpkin farms. I wish I had video to show you of last week's KUBE haunted house that we went to. Okay. This is how things go. I'm pretty jaded about things that are supposed to scare you because I write stuff that is supposedly scary. So I kind of get the idea of, how things work in terms of, where things should pop out at you and that kind of stuff. And it's the same thing about these haunted houses. But what I don't ever factor into the equation is that because I'm so jaded, I'm always the one in the front of the line when you go through with the group. The other thing is that my wife Caroline is horrified of being scared, like things jumping out at her and stuff. So this weekend when we went through, she had me in a full Nelson, just like straight arms behind my back. I was like a hostage being pushed forward through a crowd with a gun at my back. Now, this wouldn't normally be totally unpleasant, but for the fact that this particular haunted house had like weird uneven flooring, so I couldn't quite get my footing. And we turned this one corner and I fell right into one of the actors. And there were signs everywhere that said, please do not touch the actors. I mean, really? I want my own sign. I think I'm going to put that on the back of the t-shirt. Please do not touch the writer. What do you think? And the writer will not touch you. That's the truth. I won't. Ever. I'm not a hugger. Talking about haunted houses really brings me to one of my favorite traditions of Halloween, and that's finding something new that scares you, things you didn't really know that you were scared of before. And as I turned a corner inside this haunted house, which was, by the way, built inside of an old mortuary, like a honest-to-God real mortuary. It was amazing. As I turned a corner, we had actually gone into these hallways that sort of cutbacks, with lots of cutbacks, and the hallway shrank as you walk through it. So you're constantly like crouching to get through it. And at the end, it kind of opens up wide to this really tall hall. And on either side were these giant scarecrows. And it stopped me dead. I did not want to go through that hall for the life of me. It was tight. We were going to have to rub up against them. And I was pretty sure I was going to get scared. Or not scared. I was pretty sure I was going to get grabbed. Possibly touched inappropriately. It happens. It happens in the dark. I'm not going to lie to you, kids. That was something that I hadn't been previously scared of. I'd seen the movie Jeepers Creepers, and that scarecrow thing did not bother me all that much, but these really got to me, and I didn't care for them at all. They actually got to me more than the clowns carrying around the chainsaws, and I hate clowns. So for the most part, my wife Caroline kind of gets in the Halloween spirit more than I do in terms of decorating, but one thing that I do every single year is our mantle, and I'm going to show you that right now. There it is. Yeah, I like to drape it with this stuff. It's like, let's go in close. It's like this netting, it's black and just kind of looks kind of creepy. We've got a sort of a haunted house with a strobe light inside, because you gotta have a strobe light. And then I've put it around it a bunch of these B-movie victims and like zombies and things, like killing them. So that's kind of all the way through there. There's nothing like black candles and a big black wreath over your fireplace to kind of set the mood. And some crows. And there's my baby skull from The Office. And rats coming down fog that is rolling out of an old clock. So, and then this is my Food of the Gods reference here. Anyone know Food of the Gods? Come on, H.G. Wells. So anyway, so there's that. Yeah, that's my mantle. I love my mantle at Halloween. And finally, our last tradition is that we always throw a Halloween party, with costumes of course, and lots of stuff that's bad for you to eat. But one thing that we do that probably you don't see a lot of is that we stage photography things for our guests. Last year, we set up a room and staged exorcisms. I was the priest. Of course. Who better? And here's a few shots from that. Oh my God, so seriously, those were a little hard to take for me. The weight on the priest was frightening, truly frightening. I'm out of coffee. So I guess that means the video has come to a close. Happy Halloween, everybody!